fact, on this show earlier this week, I said, declassify everything. That's the solution. Declassify everything, Mr. President. I don't know whether he was listening. I know he listens when Rush is on the air. I don't know whether he bothers with the guest host, but for whatever reason, he reached the same conclusion as me, and everything is going to be declassified. We hope. We hope. Because last time round, the UK and Aussie governments objected to it, and so he mothballed that plan. But let's hope this time it's all coming out. Now, what's interesting to me is that the Democrats got a new word now. You know, I said it's like they get their talking points over Robert Seabird's fax machine every morning, and suddenly that word is everywhere. And last week, or the week before, it was constitutional crisis. Remember that? They were saying, this is a constitutional crisis, constitutional crisis. They had to say it 47 times, so that the impressionable young lads and MSNBC and CNN and the New York Times are able eventually to write it down, because they find it hard to spell all syllable words. But the constitutional crisis, that was last week's thing. Now it's cover-up. Because by releasing everything, he's just engaging in an outrageous cover-up. So they're going to try and pin this by releasing everything, by putting it all out there. He's just engaging in this Machiavellian cover-up, because that's the really cunning way you cover up. Because if you release everything, there's so much out there that people can't find the one thing that you were trying to keep secret, because you release so much. That's the way the Democrats are attempting to we will break. It's necessary that this happens, because actually something evil went on, and has gone on for the last bit. It went on into the Mueller investigation too, because you've got to believe that, as Rush was talking about yesterday, that Mueller is not the Boy Scout, is not the fine, upstanding civil servant. He's got going for him is he looks like a 1950s G-man. He looks like a 1950s G-man, but he behaves like a 21st century duplicitous, rogue state, out of control facilitator. The plan was to topple the elected president. That's it, you know. Again, it's not difficult to understand. The plan was to topple the elected president. People say there's no smoke without fire. Yes, there is. If you've got Brennan and Clapper and Comey and the rest of them in the wings, beating the smoke machine and blowing the smoke all across the stage. There's no fire. There's been 3 years of smoke, and when you clear the smoke, you realise that in fact what went on was absolutely wicked. There's a young Russian lady, I'll come to later in this show, who's launched a lawsuit in Virginia because she was basically presented as Putin's honey trap, and having an affair with General Flynn, whom she says she's never actually been alone with. What happened was she was blonde and Russian, and they decided to paint her as a. There's all kinds of people, innocent people, who just got served briefly the purposes of the deep state. And President Trump has said we're going to get all that stuff out in the open. We'll talk about that today. Also, news from elsewhere. The Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Theresa May, useless, totally useless and bad faith leader, non-conservative leader of a fake conservative party, has announced her resignation because of her buckling of Brexit. A sad account of Brexit, really, a good riddance to her. They're really the same story, actually, where, as we were talking about the other day, we are moving into a post-democratic age where the idea of elections is that you can express your opinion within a narrow range of permitted views. But if you go outside that narrow range and you elect a Trump or you vote for Brexit, you're not going to get it. And you have to be punished until you understand that you're not to try and do that stuff again. That you're to try and, we, the great global elites, will determine the the range of opinions you are permitted to hold on any issue. And if you try to stray beyond them, we're going to screw you over, and you're not going to get what you voted for. And we're going to teach you that lesson good and hard, so you don't keep making this mistake. Also on a related theme, I wept with laughter when I read this. It's a column in the New York Times. America's cities are unlivable. Blame wealthy liberals. This is by Farhad Manjoo, who's a columnist for the New York Times. And he's noticed that America's cities, there's two salient facts about American cities. They all stink, and they're all run by Democrats. And that's the one thing they have in common. And he says, just look at San Francisco, Nancy Pelosi's city. One of every 11,600 residents is a billionaire. And the annual household income necessary to buy a median-priced home now tops $320,000. Yet the streets there are a plague of garbage and needles and feces. And every morning brings fresh horror stories. Homeless veterans. This is an American city, a couple of days before Memorial Day. Homeless veterans in San Francisco are surviving on trash from the garbage cans of billionaires' mansions. And this is, as I said, this is a big open borders liberal writing this. And so he gets to his big wind-up, the penultimate paragraph. And he says, I'm struck by an unsettling thought. What Republicans want to do with ICE and border walls, wealthy progressive Democrats are doing with zoning and NIMBYism. Preserving local character, maintaining local control, keeping housing scarce and inaccessible. The goals of both sides are really the same, to keep people out. That's true. Everybody wants, if you're an individual, everybody wants to feel secure in their home. If you're an individual, you can build a private fortress, like Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi, who is so insulated that she refuses to speak to Kellyanne Conway because she doesn't, as she put it, she doesn't speak to the staff. So Nancy Pelosi is rich enough to build herself a private fortress, and outside the gates of the private fortress, there are homeless veterans